What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna do a little vlog today. I picked this girl up the other evening, pretty cute girl. I didn't get the interaction on camera. When you meet girls, you don't always have to film all that shit. I'm not like those other channels where you just gotta constantly film and validate, that kind of stuff. You know, personal life, content for YouTube, you know, social media stuff. So now I'm at Siam. I'm supposed to meet this girl. She is a dentist, so that's interesting. And what caught my eye was classy, stylish fashion. And she's tall. I got pretty bad haircut. Guy who cut my hair, man, sucks. He was too busy watching his Thai soap operas, and I read the reviews on his barbershop. People just be complaining about him on how he cuts people's hair. Doesn't pay attention. I look like I did some time, but whatever. Still managed to pick up a lot of girls this past week, so that's pretty good. Some of you guys be wondering, what do you do on a date? What should you do? Some of you guys in the comments, can you show like a in real life interaction, that kind of thing? Yeah, I could, but personally, I don't like to take out my phone, my camera on the first date and be like, hey, I'm gonna vlog this date. I'm gonna film, and you know, the girl just be like, what are you doing this for? It's just kind of weird. And a lot of guys like to do that, but again, those guys do it for content. They probably met the girl and then asked the girl, oh, can I vlog about this? That's just not my style. But I'll try to get whatever kind of content, whatever kind of footage I can for you guys. Share a little bit of like what I do on dates. I keep it really simple. So our little date, I know she's not into like coffee, but she's into like maybe taking a bit of photos, because girls are into photos. And she's not into sweets and desserts, so we have to go the healthy lifestyle route, which would be natural fruit juices or something. So we're gonna have like a little cute juice date, maybe walk around Siam, walk around the park. Just super casual, 1 hour date kind of thing. Another thing that I want to point out is that a lot of guys, they want to rush into pulling the girl. Sometimes, yeah, you can do it. It depends where you meet the girls. It's situational. It's reading her, knowing like what kind of chick she is. Again, some innocent chicks can be like the most funkiest chicks. And some of the chicks that look so dirty on the dance floor, they can be some of the most like innocent, noob, don't really know stuff, but they just do stuff to get attention. So even if the girl exposes herself too much in her fashion style, she can be very conservative, very like inexperienced, even though she might look like she has 10 years experience and 100 body counts. But again, girls like to attract the wrong people sometimes by the way they dress. And at the end of the day, it's for attention, is to get followers on Instagram, on social media, to get eyeballs, to turn people's heads. And I haven't vlogged in a long time in public, so it's kind of weird for me. Okay, so back to what I was saying. A lot of guys like to focus too much on like pulling the girl on the first date, the first meet. But then again, you don't have to. You can do it on date number 2, number 3. Don't rush it. You know, sometimes like the gyms, you gotta apply a little pressure by little. If you do the full pressure, you're gonna scare the girl away. She's gonna know your intentions. Girls are not dumb. Girls are smart. People know when they're getting like pressure into something. You want to keep it very casual, very natural. You know, get to know the person. And once you get to know the person, they're going to open up. They're going to drop their guards, their walls, and it's going to be a real good time. So I'm going to text the girl right now, see where she's at, see if I can get a bit of content or not. See you guys in a bit. All right, just got done with the date. It was pretty chill. Walked a bit around Siam, and then we were deciding to get some dessert. And we got like some pandan steam bread, which is kind of lit. Tastes kind of good. We went to MBK to get the dessert. Didn't want to go too far because she has to go back to her like faculty, as she's a dentist major. Actually, she was only going to meet me for an hour, but we end up chilling for almost like 2 hours. So kind of shows that, yeah, she's interested. And we did a lot of physical escalation in terms of just like hand holding and stuff like that. For the first date, that's pretty good. She's even giving me like hand massages and all these kind of things. So when a girl does that, and especially like I can tell she's like the conservative type where she doesn't go out, she doesn't party, she's not on dating apps. She's always just too busy with work and studying. Those are just positive signs. When a person is just chill with, you know, letting you touch them, hold them, and they do the same to you, that's good. And that's what you want to do. That means the next time you meet, the second date, when there's more given time, like again, the first date, you don't have to do like a whole 2-3 hour, 6 hour session and then try to pull and stuff like that. You just want to get to know one another. It's the same concept with the instant date. Instant dates, you want to do like a 10, 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes you can even do an hour, 2 hours. If both of you are not doing anything and just hanging around the mall or the park or whatever, then you know, you can do an instant date. That's how you can kind of like read if the person's really into you, how they act throughout the date and towards the end of the date. So with me, from what I read with this date, I can pull the second time for sure. And whether I do or whether I don't, that's my business. It's my personal life. Another thing that I think helped with the date was that she was like, damn, you kind of know me so well, because I'm pretty good at like reading people with their attitude, their personalities, what they're into, stuff like that. And she's like, damn, you can kind of tell what I like, my personality, things that I like, my habits, what I get annoyed with, what I don't get annoyed with. That's also a skill where you can develop if you go out and meet people, talk to people, and learn to read people, learn to read the situation. Because you know, like let's say when you're young, a lot of people, a lot of times they like to say stuff where they do not know when is the right time to say stuff appropriately. inappropriately, like certain jokes. Some people make dumb, silly jokes and offend people. And I used to do that when I was younger. I was like, fuck, I always say the wrong thing at the wrong time. I used to get into a lot of trouble with friends, family. Pick up that skill in learning how to read people. It helps, gives you the advantage, the edge where you can lead the interaction, you know what to do. That's gonna emotionally trigger them in a positive way. First dates are chill. Like, again, don't put too much pressure on yourself when you're on the first date. Just talk to girls, enjoy, get to know them, talk to them about what they like, what they do. That's how you get to know people. A lot of people lack those skills. People just want to like skip that part and like, fuck Steve, what do I say, what do I do, what should my date plan be so I can pull her right away. I mean, again, you have to read the type of person you're with. You have to find out what they like. And honestly, this chick, I didn't think I was actually gonna meet her on the date. When I picked her up, we had a really good interaction. She was smiling. I could see all her emotions, her faces, everything. But then when I texted her, I picked her up around 8:30 at night, texted her around 9 p.m. like, it was good to meet you. And then she didn't reply to me until like 2:45 in the morning. Again, you can like have the negative assumptions where, oh, probably out partying with another dude or whatever, but I mean, that's being negative. Most guys like to do that. They always like to have the worst assumptions about any situation. For me, it's just like, you talk to a bunch of chicks, if you put yourself out there, you don't focus on the little things like that. You don't care about that. Like, they reply, they don't, it's whatever. If you have an abundance of options. So with me, I didn't expect anything, and I got a reply at 2:45. I just started talking. 2-3 days later, we're here in Siam where we met, going on a date, and we spent double the time than what we agreed on, which was 1 hour. We ended up doing 2 hours. So never assume the negative. You have to try. I think a lot of times girls shit test guys when they give up after, let's say if the girl doesn't reply the message, then the guy's gonna give up, unfollow, and just block them or whatever shit because they're butthurt. With me, it was just like, I didn't really give a fuck. She just saw that I was pretty calm and chill. The text that I sent her built a lot of comfortability. It made her want to meet me. And I think that's important. You got to make the person feel some sort of relatability and comfort. Those are the two things I always talk about in all my videos. You need to give that kind of value to someone in order to make them want to meet you again, make them feel excited. 7 p.m. in Siam, so we're gonna wrap things up right now. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys are interested to do a bootcamp with me in Bangkok, one-on-one coaching, drop me a DM on Instagram at steveoctv. Or if you want to do one-on-one online coaching, or you want to do a consultation call with me, then shoot me an email or click on one of the links right down below in the description. If you want a free video on how to improve your photos for your dating profiles or for your social profiles, then click the link right down in the description below or in the comments below to get that free video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.